Hi, and welcome back for another episode of the Blue Honor Vlog. I'm Kay Williams, author of op-dec, Operation Deceit, the Trilogia Trilogy, and the Blue Honor novel that this site is, or my site and this vlog are named for. So it's October. That's why I'm dressed as Daphne Blake. It's one of my favorite cosplays, and you can catch me doing that over on TikTok. My username is Captain Mael. I do a few other things like Mandalorians on Earth, so they're just little vignettes. What life would be like if a Mandalorian was living on Earth, you know, raising their little goblin, etc. So it's kind of funny. So October also happens to be Ada Lovelace Day. So, you know, just sitting here going through the Wikipedia on her and reading up on her again. You know, she's an amazing historical figure. She was the daughter of the well-known Lord Byron, the poet. He was an amazing poet, not such a great dad, but her mother wasn't a great mother either, this poor kid. Oh my God. Her grandmother did take care of her and took good care of her. She did not want for material things. She was born into wealth. She was a countess, which I think is very cool. Miss Ada, my daughter, shares a middle name with her, and so did my grandmother Arlene. My grandmother Arlene was Arlene Ada, and my little one has Ada as a middle name as well. Just love that name, and I think it's pretty cool. The other cool thing, as you may know, about Ada Lovelace is that she was a mathematician, and we're talking, you know, holy crap, this is like the 1800s, and girls were not at all expected or given opportunity to do these things. We were supposedly feeble-minded. Imagine where we would be technologically, societally, etc., if we never let people hold those ideas, because over half the population has been held back for centuries because of these prejudices. Now, Ada only lived to be 36 years old. That's 10 years younger than I am now. She passed away. She did have a slew of children and a marriage. But that aside, her contributions to mathematics, priceless. And there are so many other people in this world that due to discrimination were never able to contribute in such a manner. And that's not okay. You know, it's just beyond me that, you know, we still do these things in 2021. We should be well past them, and we should understand how that is a detriment to our society. It doesn't help us whatsoever. It holds us back. It's poison. Had Ada been taken seriously, she probably would have been a prodigy, and she would have been schooled and all of that stuff. And all of these things that she was working on would have advanced us. Plus, had we not been held back for centuries, maybe even medicine would have been able to help Ada to stay alive by that time. But instead of, you know, finding the brightest minds, we made sure to squash half the population based on gender ideologies, conformity, religious beliefs, prejudices, etc. And then that's not to mention BIPOC, so Black, Indigenous, people of color, who were just squashed out of it too. Absolutely brilliant minds that we shut out of advancing humanity forward, like Ada contributed to computers. It's unacceptable, and it should be unacceptable today. This shouldn't even be a question. We should be able to realize that we are not helping ourselves by holding these prejudices. Neither racism nor sexism help anyone. And I don't want to hear anyone or read anything in the comments about, what about? I'm not talking about what about. specifically talking about Ada and her experiences as a female woman, and to dive in and want to talk about what happened to other genders, specifically cis males, is just a derailment away from the topic. Because she had money, she was given opportunity and taken far more seriously. A girl born into poverty would never have seen these opportunities, and her brilliant mind would have just gone by the wayside, never realized. Same for BIPOC community. Not okay. That's scary to me, if you think about it. I mean, it's Halloween month, it's fall, it's the Reaper month. Think for a moment about all those centuries of oppression and repression, and how many brilliant, beautiful minds were lost to time because of skin color or gender. And how much further out we could be technologically had we given them the chance, had we given them the opportunities they deserved. Economics aside, everyone should have the opportunity, should they show the ability and the desire. And it shouldn't be based at all on race or gender. A brain is a brain. And if it's brilliant, it needs to be supported. And even everyone needs to be supported. Everyone's brain needs to be supported. And school should never be looked down on. Anti-intellectualism is poison for the masses. I often find people disparaging, writing and my abilities and my experiences and stuff. Well, my life experience is just as good. It's like, I'm sorry, but did you spend years focusing on these topics, being mentored and taught specifically to do these things? If you did not, and you did not have someone helping you along the way, then you probably do not have the same experiences as me. Because an education is an experience as well as a piece of paper at the end of the day. The piece of paper is just there to basically say, look, I did this work. I did hours and hours and hours, days and years of work on this subject. And now I'm credited. Devaluing diplomas and educations and skills because you don't want to listen to somebody for political reasons. Calling people stupid. Oh, you're just so dumb. When you spout that and that's all that you have to say back is proof that you don't know what you're talking about. You're not debating them. You're not proving that they're dumb. I mean, somebody who comes on makes a, trolley comment. That's neither here nor there. It's worthless. It's a waste of time. Why did you breathe that onto the page? It's like, I see a lot of people making these comments, and it's like, Ada, I blame you because now we have computers and the internet and stuff, but thank you anyway, Ada. Why do you think anyone wants to hear you say obnoxious things? If you don't like what you see in a video, if you don't like what you see in somebody's post, there's this really cool feature in social media where you can scroll by to on these video vlogs. Next. But nobody in the comments section of those videos or those posts needs you to come in. And for instance, I saw a gentleman on TikTok, somebody tried to troll him by wondering what his ass smells like. Perfectly trolled him back, going, that's something maybe, for a second or third, maybe probably a fourth date. But, it's a little disturbing that you want to know that when I'm a stranger. Seriously, why are you thinking that? And secondly, why did you write that down and post it in a comment? because it says everything about you. It says nothing about the person that you're commenting to. Why take that time, waste everybody's time, just to hurt somebody? Or you think that you're going to hurt them. That's like foolish. But I'm thankful regardless for the contributions that mathematician Ada Lovelace made to our society, and I wish that there were more women and girls, people of color, black and indigenous, who had the opportunities Ada did. Because it's meaningful. It's meaningful not just to their communities, but all communities. Because the things that Ada did contributed to everything that we use today. Computers are in everything. Think about that. Priceless computations that she created. The things that she envisioned. Let's not move forward from 2021 thinking that, because skin color, gender, what you think you see, the smell of someone's ass, matter more than what they can contribute positively to society and respecting their humanity. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a wonderful fall season. It is my favorite time of year. Check out my other posts on that. I hope you liked the Daphne cosplay. I have the full thing on, even the shoes. It's a lot of fun to dress up as this, and I'm probably going to do TikToks now because I've got all of this on and I don't want to have wasted my time. But thank you for listening for this 15 minutes. I really appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe. I usually talk more about writing and art, but I just wanted to take a moment to talk about Ada because it is October and that is her month. So thank you, and I'll see you back here next month.